What's going on, guys? It is an early morning down here in Florida, and you know what that means. It is update time, and there is going to be two update videos because there is another big quality of life update that Smilegate did drop. So I am, in this video, only going to be going over the weekly update with the new heroes and the side story and the challenge and all that stuff. Just to kind of condense the videos. So there will be a video that will drop shortly after this that will discuss all the other changes and overall for the month to see in the game. So anyway, we have Cermia. She did come out, and I did take down my video that had her leaked skill set from on Reddit. It was fake. So this is the real skill set, and we'll go over it real fast. So she is a fire warrior though. So we did think possibility for a knight, but she is a warrior. So thankfully, it's not another fire knight because we did get Cecilia, back a couple months ago. So at least it is a warrior class, and we haven't gotten a warrior class outside of Luna in a very long time. New. I don't even know if there has been a warrior class that's been new besides Luna. I can't remember off the top of my head, but at any rate, she has a 55% chance on her S1 to make the target unhealable for one turn. It does max out to 75%, so that's not too terrible. Then we have her skill 2 is actually going to have her awakening part. So after awakening, she is going to grant the caster increased attack and resetting the cooldown of all in and gain an extra turn. So that's pretty cool. Basically, it's going to give her an extra turn, and then she's going to get an attack boost, and then she's going to be able to use her S3 again. So, and her S3 is pretty generic. It doesn't look like it gets an increased percentage, because normally they would say maximum here, and it looks like it is just attacks with a blazing inferno, penetrating defense by 50%. So it penetrates. Okay, so it's not a defense break; it penetrates defense by 50%. So that's still not as high as Kisei's penetration on her S2. So I'm going to be interested to see what her multipliers are going to be to see how much damage this will do. It's AoE, so typically AoE's multipliers aren't insanely high. So I would assume that her S3 is not going to do a crazy amount of damage, even though it does have penetration, but we'll have to see on that. And I'm not going to go to... I'll do a breakdown should you pull later today as well. Got so many videos today because of the massive update. But anyway, but yeah, that's her. Fire Warriors, if you guys are lacking some... she seems like a pure kind of utility... Like, not really utility DPS, because the only utility she has is unhealable. And she doesn't have Death Break. She just has penetration defense. So she would only apply that to herself, obviously. So if you're lacking some DPS on a fire unit, then maybe pull for her. It's going to be my short explanation for now. Then we're going into Border Coin. This is going to be her 5-star artifact. It is going to increase the attack of the next turn by 7.5% when using a non-attack skill. So unfortunately, this warrior artifact is really only going to be useful for herself on her S2, to my knowledge. I don't really know too much. I'm sorry, another warrior. I don't really know what other warrior you could potentially use this on. I'd have to look through the hero list to see if there's another one. But like Luna, you couldn't use this on. Ken, you couldn't use this on. Characters like that. Lorena, you couldn't use this on either. All those units have all attack-based skills. So I don't know if her artifact is going to be too usable on a lot of other characters besides herself. So... now we have a Knight artifact. This is going to be the exclusive artifact from the challenge mode. It is a 5-star Knight artifact. And it is going to decrease damage suffered by the caster from elite or boss monsters by 15%. When this effect is granted more than once, only apply the strongest effect. And it does max to 30% damage reduction from any elite or boss monsters. So this will be pretty cool, maybe on your Falcon or Cleary, on your Tywin, on your Crow, especially, this will basically ensure that your tank, like your Tywin or your Crow in Wyvern 11, is just going to be able to tank forever if you get this all the way up to 30%. But then at any rate, Falcon or Cleary, this could possibly be better than Arius, depending on the AI, if it consistently hits Cleary. Getting 30% damage reduction on your Cleary could be actually pretty insane for your Abyss Towers, or maybe even Raid as well. So very, very cool. It's actually probably is worth, I would say, worth going after all 6 copies to get this maxed out. Granted, you may not have the charms to get it completely to level 30 yet, but I would say definitely pick up your 6 copies so you have it max limit broken for sure. Then we had obviously the banner rate up, all that stuff, and then here's the side story. So the typical side story where we're gonna get the 4-star artifact. Rip, no red Mulagora again, unfortunately. But we'll talk about the Mulagoras in the next video, and then probably the same kind of rewards as far as currency. Here's the exchange. This week we got Blazing Soul, Ultra Fangs, and Twisted Fangs. So any of your units that want to use Blazing Soul, Ultra Fangs, Twisted Fangs, if you're planning on skipping her banner, then you could use this on your units like your Kisei. If you guys want to get her awakened, I could actually get Kisei 6-star awakened if I want to use my Blazing Souls onto her 6-star awakened. So that's pretty cool. And then we obviously are going to get the same stuff. 1 Mulagora, Giga Phantasm, the Fire Ruins, the 5 bookmarks, the 5 penguins, the artifact charms, and then the gold. Oh, it looks like here you could actually save up 150 and just get, it doesn't really make a difference though. I don't think you get any more value because there'd be 10 of those. Yeah, I don't think it equates to more value as far as 25,000 gold. It just takes less time, I guess, to change in your gold. So there's that, if you guys overly farm the side story. And then we got 5 Leafs, and then we got there's 80,000 gold there, and then there's a rare catalyst chest, the 15 sky stones, 20 sky stones, 3 transmit stones, 50 more sky stones, 3 more transmit stones for completing everything, and then 10 more bookmarks. And normally there's some more bookmarks and stuff like that in the quest mode as well. And then this is the Indomitable Knight. Looks like we'll be fighting Charles here, so makes sense. You have the fire character. Oh no, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. All right, so I guess you first have to fight... Interesting. So first you have to fight Cermia, and then you have to fight Charles, it looks like. So you have double boss fights. All right, gotcha. So you got to bring someone to take out fire units, then you guys to bring someone to take out earth units. Interesting. So you may want to have 1 fire DPS and then 1 water DPS, maybe, depending on how hard Cermia will be at Epic Hell difficulty. So they do have Epic Hell, Hell, Hard, and Normal. From last time they had Epic Hell, it was pretty insane. So I don't know how hard that's going to be. We'll have to see when that happens. But you guys see here, Epic Hell is a 50% drop rate. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so we'll have to see how hard that's going to be to see if I can beat that. We'll have to see on that. And then the rewards here, you guys see here. Beat it 10 times on any difficulty, you're going to get 1 copy of the artifact. Normal difficulty, you get 30k gold. Hard difficulty, you get 3 regular transmit stones on hard, and then on hell difficulty, you get a gold transmit stone. And then the final difficulty, normally it's, does it say here? Epic Hell. Okay, you get a 5-star Sword of Ersa. Okay, so you actually get another copy of the artifact, it looks like. That's what it looks like for reputation rewards. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like that's what it is here. You're the best I've ever met. Yeah, okay. And it says it is. So clear Epic Hell difficulty, you get... So from reputation rewards, if you can clear Epic Hell, you're going to get 2 copies of the artifact. So that would mean you would only need 4 drops, assuming you can clear Epic Hell difficulty. If you can't clear Epic Hell and you can only clear Hell, then you'll have to get 5 drops. Okay. So that's pretty much all this stuff. And then the rest we go into bug fixes. Obviously, Charles is added. The powder shop is actually going to refresh next week. That's actually way faster than I thought. That's actually really good. I hope they don't push that back. And then they got some bug fixes with Alexa's Basket, Violet Talisman, and the effects following artifacts now displayed correctly. Load Potion, Adamant Shield, and Shamarda Staff. The increased evasion buff of Mara. So here's the before and after on Mara. Showed some changes here. Before it was just granting an extra turn. Now extend the duration of Sacred Power to the caster by 1 turn and grants an extra turn. So a little bit of a buff there for her. Tien's water drop visual effect and the ally dies. So yeah, you guys didn't notice that, especially on Arena when you guys fought Diane, her water thing would continuously play on the screen. That was pretty funny actually. And then now we also have an update for the Royal Capital Azamakis. Would not hatch, but would remain immortal when provoked. The Death Trap skill description of as a monk that hunt bosses has been adjusted. No changes have been made to the actual effects of the skill. So before it was attacks all enemies, triggering damage from the target's currently inflicted poison and bleed, and dispels all buffs on target. Auto silences them for 1 turn. And then after, it's going to be attack all enemies, triggering damage from currently inflicted poison and bleed effects, dispelling all buffs and silencing for 1 turn. So that is the difference there. And then there's just miscellaneous bug fix here. So there you go, guys. This is kind of I try to get through this as fast as possible because I'm getting ready to record the next video for the other thing on update, which is going to be quality of life changes for the game. So very, very excited to record that as well. But nothing really crazy. Like I said, we got a new challenge for a new 5-star artifact. We got Cermia. You know, I would say that she's definitely if there is a skippable hero, I would say she's the skippable hero for sure. So she's not crazy, insane utility. So, but I will go in a different video with her later today, and then we'll kind of weigh out the pros and cons of summoning for her or not. But anyway, guys, that's going to be your video today for the patch notes on the new banner and the new side story and the new challenge. So let me know what you guys think of the events in the banner in the comment section down below. Are you going to summon? And did you guys enjoy the patch notes? And if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, as always, if you guys are new. And until then, guys, this is your boy, Fort Missouri Gaming. Hope to see you guys in the next Epic 7 video. Peace out, guys.